Additional sample problem tayo on resultant of forces. Determine the magnitude of the resultant of the two forces shown in the figure na direction measured clockwise from the horizontal. So ito yung figure natin. So meron tayong forces FA and FB. Given na yung mga magnitude nila, no? 8 kN and 6 kN. Tsaka yung angles din, no? Given 60 degrees dito from the vertical, yung FA natin. Tapos 40 degrees naman yung FB natin from the vertical. Dito pa lang ma-visualize na natin yung force triangle na pwede nating gamitin. No? So from FA, pwede nating i-extend or i-project natin dito si FB para gagawa tayo ng triangle. So for example, dito no, i-project natin. So medyo mas maliit konti ng 2 kN si FB compared sa FA. So i-extend natin dito and then dudugtong lang natin yung heads at saka tails ng dalawang forces. So dito si resultant force. So, ito yung magiging triangle natin. Tapos, pag itutuloy natin siya dito, ito na yun, no? So, meron tayong 8 kN, 6 kN, tsaka yung resultant force natin. So, yun, ito yung pinapanap sa atin, yung magnitude ng resultant force na R, tsaka yung direction, which is the alpha, designated dito as alpha, measured from the horizontal. So, ito yung horizontal na line natin, and then ito yung alpha. So, ito yung kukunin natin. So, again, nilagay natin ulit dito yung mga angles na given. So, you have 60 degrees, that's the angle from the vertical to your FA. Tapos, of course, no, yung 90 degrees yung angle na yan. So, yung matitira from the horizontal, that's 30 degrees. And then, yung 80 degrees is yung angle dito, no? Yan. So, that's 180 minus 60 minus 40. That's equivalent to 80 degrees. So, susulat lang natin, no? This is 180 minus 60 minus 40. That's 80 degrees. Kasi meron tayong 40 dito, meron din 60 dito. So, yung matitira dito sa gitna, that's 80 degrees. Okay? So, that's the angle between FA and FB. So, meron tayong given magnitude ng dalawang sides, 6 and 8. Tapos, yung angle in between. Tapos, required naman yung opposite na angle. So, yung gagamitin natin dyan para makuha natin first si resultant force ay yung cosine law. So, ito yung general na equation ng cosine law, no? So, we have c squared equals a squared plus b squared minus 2ab cosine theta. So, si c squared is yung side na opposite ng angle. Tapos, yung a and b naman is, or are yung given na sides, okay? So, for this particular problem, yung c natin is magiging r squared na siya, no? And then, a is 8 and b is 6. Tapos, substitute lang natin yung values ng AB and yung cosine ng 100 degrees, which is yung angle again nung in between the given members. So, evaluate lang natin sa calculator. Pwede nating i-evaluate yung 8 squared, 6 squared minus 2 times 8, blah, 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 etc. Or, pwede din nating gawin yung shape solve. Depende lang kung saan yung mas madali sa inyo, no? So, sa akin, try natin yung shape solve. Yan, equals 8 squared plus 6 squared minus 2 times 8 times 6 times cosine of 100. Yan, so yung magiging sagot niyan is 10.80 kN. So, ibabox na natin yung answer na yan kasi confirm na siya sa calculator natin. So, ito na ngayon yung resultant force natin, no, for the two forces na 8 kN and 6 kN. So, for the direction naman, kung titingnan natin dito sa figure natin, para makuha natin si alpha, isa-subtract lang natin si 30 and yung phi or phi na angle, no? So, dito sa equation natin, yun yung ginamit natin na equation, or yun yung gagamitin natin na equation. 30 degrees minus phi. So, ito, 30 minus phi, you get the value of alpha. So, para natin kunin si phi or phi, gagamit tayo ng sine law. No? 6 divided by sine phi or phi, tapos r divided by sine 100. So, ito yung sinulat na natin dito. No? So, we have 6 over sine phi, and then we have 10.8 divided by sine 100. Then, lipat natin sila sa kabila, no? So, ito ililipat natin dito, and then yan, lipat dito, tapos yan, lipat din. So, magiging ganito na, no? And then, evaluate lang to, and then arc sine, you get the phi as 33.17. Phi or phi, na pwede rin gano'n, no? Yung pagbasa. Di ako sure, no? Pero yun yung mga naririnig ko natin tsaka nakikita. We have 6 times sine of 100. Yan, divided by 10.80 And then you have shift sign of answer, you get 33.17 degrees. Tapos subtract mo lang yung 30, gamitin natin yung first na equation natin dito, you get alpha as 3.17. So which is confirmed na, kahit hindi na natin i-calculate yan. Ha? So alpha equals 3.17 degrees measured from the horizontal. So yun, measured from the horizontal. That's the direction ng resultant force natin. So, kung gagawin natin siya dito, may extend natin yan, ito na ngayon yung, yan. This is the direction, which is 3.17 degrees measured from the horizontal. Okay? So, I think that's it for this sample problem. No? So, madali lang, no? Again, gagawa ka lang ng force triangle, tapos gamitin mo yung sine law, cosine law, para makuha mo yung mga angles or magnitude ng kung ano mang kukunin mo na resultant or yun, direction ng resultant. Okay? Tune in lang dito sa channel natin for more lectures and sample problems on engineering related na mga subjects. So again, thank you for watching and see you sa mga nagsasample problems natin.